Okay, let's try this again now that I have the microphone turned on. What an idiot. Wow, I'm a professional. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was I got to cancel the live stream because Tuesday's my birthday, and we just realized that my daughter's not going to be here, and so plans got changed like within the last hour to actually do that tonight. So sorry, there's not much I can't get out of that. um, so anyway, um, but what I was saying is, earlier I was talking about doing tribute builds, and so I wanted to show some pictures here of tribute builds and why they're important, why I think they're important. Um, we're falling. There we go. So here's first one I did back in 2012. This is Richard Dunnett Link. So the story with this is his daughter bought this and was attempting to get it finished for his 91st birthday. And he's actually Navajo too. So anyway, but so she brought it to the LHS up in Grand Junction. Chris, the owner there, brought it to our club meeting and said, "Hey, this lady's looking for somebody to finish this thing. Is anybody interested?" It's basically a charity deal. So, so I gave her a call and said, "Yeah, I'll do it for you." And it was, the cockpit was started and it was kind of, but we got through it. And so the story is he trained on PBYs in Corpus Christi, Texas. And when he went, he flew PBMs operational on the Pacific. So, as you can tell, he's a really frail guy at that point. I don't know if he's still alive or not, to be honest. If he was, he would be, so that was September, so he'd be 97, almost 100. I'm kind of curious now. I might have to go see if I can find him. Nice guy, interesting guy. And, you can't go wrong when you do something like this. There's no way he's not going to be happy with it. And it's not representative of his particular aircraft. Like I said, he trained on PBYs, but it's a generic PBY 5A. As generic as it can be. And honestly, if he trained in Texas, he probably trained on PBY 5s. So anyway, there's that one. So that was the kind of the one that got me started. And it's not like I've done a lot of these, but I've only got pictures of these two here that I can think of. This is Paul Scheidler, and he's no longer with us. He was a member at a church that we attended. I think he's been dead for 4 or 5 years now, but great guy, pillar of the community type guy, teacher, school principal, all of that stuff. And when you're in a small community like we're in, I mean, everybody knows Paul. So anyway, so he was actually, this is the CL-64 USS Vincennes, and he told me, and I forget what he told me, but he told me that this ship was actually supposed to be named something else, but the original Vincennes got sunk, so they changed the name to honor the first Vincennes. But I guess the valve covers or something on the engines were actually cast with the ship's name in them, So the valve covers or whatever the covers it was, I'm not a naval engine room guy, so I don't know. But so whatever it was, it had the ship's name in it. It was the wrong ship's name because they had already been made. So anyway, but Paul served later in the war. He actually didn't get assigned to the Vincennes until 45. And basically what they did was they were going out and picking up guys from the islands and bringing them back home is what they were doing. So they were just ferrying troops back and forth. But, you know, great guy. We're still friends with his family. He went as far as making a hanging shelf type thing for his living room with a display thing and putting this on with it. And I had many conversations with him about this, and I think this is a square bridge. There's a square bridge and a round bridge on these light cruisers, and he showed me this picture. I remember he shows me this pencil drawing that he got made in Hawaii or something. I don't know, something. And I looked at it and I'm like, well, that's a round bridge. Yours was a square bridge. And he was like shocked that I knew that I had, picked that little detail up. And I'm like, well, yeah. And I'm like, the one in the case, it's a square bridge. He's like, yeah, I know, I looked. So I thought that was funny. But he had told me that, by the time that he was on it, that actually they had scraped all the paint off the decks. They were teak decks. And so, but he didn't care. He was still happy with it. So anyway, I just wanted to show those. I'll post them up on the Facebook page. But, yeah, so, it's highly recommended that you do this. It's good for your soul. It really is. Honestly, I laugh, but no, it's good. It's good. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Yeah, I've done an F4. I've done. Oh, what else? I've done about 5 or 6 different ones. This one will be one, and then the other one that I can't talk about is another one. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about tonight. I got to do. Sorry, family comes before this. Right? Your family should always come before this. Well, maybe not always. But okay, that's it. I got to go fire up the grill, I guess. So take care of the people you love, and we'll see you next time. Bye.